as an Air Force officer, one of the things I was asked to do by the Air Force was go be a loan executive for the Montgomery Police Department, and I taught in their police academy for 18 months. So these are people actually going through the academy, and we didn't call it diversity then, Scott, but it definitely was multicultural policing and being able to, communicate with people that are different. In the book, I shared a story that as an Air Force officer, I was pulled over in uniform and handcuffed and put on the street face down by police who said I resembled someone who just robbed a store. How could that I'm in full uniform, full Air Force Blues uniform, rank, ribbons, everything. And so imagine this. What is the likely, what is it, how can a person, and this is what I was asked when I was going around lecturing on the book, how could you have gotten over serving your country on the way back from teaching a course at the police academy, be pulled over by the same police that your future cadet takes training, be put on the ground in uniform, in handcuffs, and then why would you even want to talk to people? That was to put the question in full context. And I told them, now, again, that story, of course, had a bad outcome for those officers after the mayor of the city and the police chief, the officers wound up being dismissed. But that's what I'm saying. Cameron, the question was, why is it so difficult for people to talk to to have this conversation? You have to force yourself to work through your anger. You got to do as a part of your own work and realize, I know I'm angry. I know how I feel about this, but how is it that what is it that I can learn? And so talking to those dozens of law enforcement officers, they said the same thing you said. Obviously there are a number of African Americans and others serving on the police force, and not everybody's bad. So I just needed to know the mentality. I know what the training was. Heck, I was teaching at a police academy, and I know they weren't teaching some of the procedures and practices. But when faced in a situation, we saw that some people were not executing the training as whatever. So what this conversation, this panel won't allow me, but I just need to put it in context. It was after everything you went through, and then that's when the rest of it. Why would you want to talk to, the other side, the people you're trying to help, turned around and hurt you? Why would you turn the other cheek? That was basically what was being implied.